Alright guys, welcome to my very first catch and cook video. And today, fresh caught sea trout. These are the sea trout from the video Big Trout, Small Water. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll add a link to that so you can check out that video and see when I caught these. But I'm just going to go ahead and start high. Cut along the top at an angle. I'm using a 7-inch bubble blade. I'm gonna go along. If you're curious about how well the bubble blade is, it's okay. I love the grip more than anything else, but it doesn't really stay sharp very long. You have to hit it up every couple of fish. I just go down the backbone until I feel the spine, and I just come on down the tail. And once I do that, I just follow those backbones until I get my finger in there, like so. And I just peel it back. And I go up over the ribs. Like so. Come through and cut. The rest of that's just ribs. There you go. There's one fillet on one side. You can see there's not a whole lot of meat left. And we just go around the other side, do the same thing. I'm just going to start back here at the tail. And just work my way down. There we go. Skin's gone. Nice looking trout fillet. Now either you can leave this whole, or if you want you can cut it in half to make a little bit smaller portions. I'm probably going to cut this in half just so I can fit it in the pan a little bit easier. Throw the skin away. It's one thing I like about when you get good sized sea trout. They have some shoulders on them. You can get a pretty nice fillet. And then you can see if you feel any pin bones. A lot of times when you just cut right there at the ribs, you get those out anyway. But I like to check for them. Cut this one in half too. Just set these fillets on ice until I get done with the other trout. Just wash them off, hose off all the blood. Make a nice white fillet. Just put them on ice. Alright, now that we're back in the house, I got myself a little Glad Tupperware bowl, some orange juice. And pour me a little bit of orange juice in here. Actually, wish I had a little bit smaller one clean. Alright, I'll get my fillets out that I'm going to eat tonight. Go ahead and just I'm soaking the OJ while I'm getting everything cleaned up and taking a shower. And I'll pop those in the refrigerator. And the fillets I don't use, I'll just go ahead and vacuum seal them for another day. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and put those in the refrigerator and let them sit for a little while. Alright, so our fillets have been in the refrigerator for about 2.5 hours. So we'll go ahead and get them out. I just like using a paper plate to put all my seasonings on. It just makes for a really easy cleanup, so I really hate doing dishes. So let's get our fillets out. Try to shake off some of the orange juice. Alright. Now some of the things I like to put on my fillets is start out with a little bit of sea salt. black pepper. A little bit of garlic powder. Last but not least, my favorite seasoning to put on fish and chicken, and almost everything, is Everglades. Just the original Everglades. I mean, be careful though, this stuff's like crack. I mean, ever since I've got it, I've almost put it on everything. Then just repeat to the other side. Do the same thing on the other side, the same seasonings. Unless, you know, of course you don't have to go so heavy, but I just like a lot of seasoning on my fish. Alright, just go ahead and get your pan, put it on. I like to set it for medium, low medium heat. Let the pan go ahead and get warmed up. I don't have a cast iron skillet. If I did, trust me, I'd be using that instead. Cast iron skillet, man, that's the way to go. But this is what I got. So we'll go ahead and let that warm up here for just a minute. Alright, starting to warm up pretty good now. So we're going to use a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. You can use butter if you want, but I'm going to try to be semi-healthy this go around. Put just a little bit in there. Make sure you coat the pan with it. You want your fillets to stick. I'll probably turn it up to about medium. Get this thing going. Generally, I just watch them. You'll see the edges start turning white. And they're probably no more than about 2 minutes at the most on each side. Fish cooks pretty quick, and of course the thicker the fillet, the longer you might want to let it go for. In hindsight, I probably should have let the pan warm up and get a little bit hotter. You want to see it sizzling like this as soon as you drop them in the pan. I got a little rushed it a little bit and just put them on in there, but we're cooking good now. You can see what I'm talking about, how the edge is starting to turn white. I just watched that, see it work up through, and then I'll probably flip them here in just a second. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to flip these. There's hardly any pink left in that fillet at all. It's all starting to turn white. That one's a little thicker, so it's taking a little bit longer. We'll just give these a couple minutes. Alright, let's see what these look like when I flip them over. Oh yeah. That's more what I was looking for. You see all that seasoning on there, cooked on there real good. One thing about these sea trout that I got today, they're pretty thick fillets. You get a lot of meat just even off of one side. So like one fish can almost feed 2 people. So probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to eat one side tonight and the other side will be lunch for me tomorrow. Alright, get this last bit plated up. You're done. And of course you can make whatever sides you want, you know, mashed potatoes, hush puppies, whatever you feel, whatever your thing is. Go ahead and turn the oven off. That smells delicious. Alright, let's go ahead and give these a try. Just think these fillets were swimming only a couple of hours ago. Doesn't get any more fresher than that. Still really hot. Oh my god, that's so delicious. I'm glad I soaked it in that orange juice for a little while. It gives a little bit sweeter taste. Well guys, I hope you liked the video. It's my very first ever cooking video. It's just a little recipe. It's pretty simple that I do for sea trout. As soon as I can find out where the redfish are, I like to do some grilled redfish. So if you like the video, please go ahead and subscribe. I'm only one subscriber away from 300, so maybe you'll be that one. And remember, we do more in Dinsmore. We'll see you next time. Take care.